Yo guys, what is going on? My name is Banshee, and today I'm going to bring you guys an After Effects tutorial. Let's get right into what we're going to do. So what I have opened up here in my media player window is Dark Nerves, Don't Be Nervous episode, where in the beginning cinematics I did a nice fancy smoke reveal thingamajigger kind of thing. I'll show you guys in case you haven't seen it. Turn down the volume. You don't need to hear it. Oops, I passed it. Let's just let this fade off. And boom, the smoke comes on and the text is revealed as the smoke comes out. Isn't that fancy? I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do that today. Alright, so open up After Effects. I have my project file open. I just made a new comp and put everything in here. I freeze the frame for this cinematic. I didn't want to deal with having like the RAM thing coming behind it. That was a huge pain in the ass. It's hard enough to sync up text as it is with this. So hopefully I can do this fast enough for you guys. I'm gonna stop rambling and get right into it. So the first thing we're going to do is you're going to take your make your text, whatever you want to say, your text here, and we're going to go to our effects and presets, and we're going to grab a fill, a nice simple fill. There we go. I said fill like 4 times. Get it a nice kind of like light gray. That looks good. Well, I mean, you can't really see it, unfortunately, because I'm going to make this background darker. Give me 1 second. We'll make an adjustment layer. It's awkward. No track matte. I don't know why that was like that. And we're going to add curves. That's what we want. We want curves. It's nice, wavy curves. Or I could just completely miss the timeline. What you know about it. Yeah, there we go. Just make it a little bit darker. Make this a little bit brighter. Yeah, good enough right now. Go back to our fill. Make it even lighter. Light like smoke. Want to make it look like smoke. Even lighter. Oh my god. Yeah, that looking good right there. That's looking nice. Nice and pretty. Get up in here so we can see it. Alright. So we got our smoke. Also, this smoke is stock footage that I just I got. Yeah. This is crooked. That's bugging me. You can get like any cool smoke effects really anywhere. It's not really gonna matter as long as you know you have a nice smoke that's thick enough to where you can do shenanigans with it. But this is the stock footage we have. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go down to our modes and we're gonna make it light color because that'll give it the effect that it takes away the black, but it still makes the smoke kind of go over the text almost. It's gonna look nice, trust me. It's gonna look really, really nice. Okay. Let's see. I want to try one thing real quick. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That's gonna make the text darker. There we go. That's what I did. That way, it made the smoke a little bit thicker. Just made it lighter. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna select our text layer as I've done here. Go to our effects. Transition, linear wipe. Fancy. Alright, and let's just see what angle. Yes, it's good. Actually, we're gonna swap this to -90. I think that's gonna be easier in the long run, cause yeah, and then it's gonna go. We're gonna have it like this, and it's gonna go or not. No, I'm completely wrong. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. We're gonna go 90, and it's gonna go like that. And we're gonna alright, so you see how it's a little choppy. It doesn't look very nice. So we're gonna feather this a little bit, a lot more. Give it kind of a smoke feel. There we go. Maybe a little, maybe just 100. Do a little less. It also depends on the footage you have and the cinematic, but you get the idea. You want to feather it to make it look a little smokier. Okay. So now we're gonna get to a point we're gonna have the smoke kinda past a few seconds so I can get it's like done, and then boom, the smoke comes on. And alright, so with our text, let's see where our text starts. So our text starts right about here. So we're gonna go right about here, and we're gonna maybe a little bit less, maybe about 70. Yeah, right about that. That looks good right there. We're going to keyframe that, and then we're going to go all the way to the end to where the smoke makes its final plume right about there. Maybe even a little bit past that. Maybe a little bit past that, and then go all the way down and reveal the text. That way it kind of comes out of the smoke trail. Alright, now see how it's off a little bit. It's going to be off, and you're going to have to play around with it. That's the big thing, or it can just not defect. This is random. Go away. And this drops down. That's the hardest part, is it drops down. So, wow, that's really messed up. We're gonna have to adjust this a lot. And this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna keyframe it. You might have to re-keyframe it. So looks like we're gonna have to re-keyframe it, unfortunately. So we have our 0, unkeyframe, re-keyframe, and we're gonna have to do it again. That's the process of editing. Right here, let's get it to right there. Shouldn't use multiple keyframes, but we are, unfortunately, for this right there. And try and keyframe it with the tip of the smoke, because that's going to be our reveal point, is the tip of the smoke right there. And I think what I messed up on was I was keyframing it with the back of the smoke, which you shouldn't do. Okay, we're going to go a little bit more forward. Full reveal right there. There we go. Let's kind of sorbing it up. It's a little bit fast, a wee bit fast. Actually, we can fix that. We'll bring down the feathering a little bit. Feather a little bit more. It still needs a little bit of adjusting. Smoke drops down right there. We're gonna have to keyframe around that. Actually, what we can do is we can see. This is what you're gonna have to do. Once you have your footage, you're gonna have to play around with it. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna play around with it a little bit. Alright, the smoke, maybe look it wider a little bit, not too ridiculous, and move it up a little bit. Almost. Maybe move it up a little bit more. It's a little too high. Just play around with it. That dip down right there is killing me though. Still a little bit fast. Alright, let's get into our keyframes here. Let's press U, and we see our keyframes. Alright, so it appears that the beginning is a little bit fast. So we're gonna scoochie this over. Actually, you know what? Let's delete this keyframe. Oh shit. Control Z that shit. Control C that shit, man. We didn't want to do that, but we did delete the keyframe. We're good. Alright. Now you see it's way too fast. Drag this. That should be good right there. And then whoosh, whoosh. Oh my god, it looks amazing. Not perfect, not by a long shot, but that's for you to perfect and to work on it. Alright, but there's also one more aspect to this this effect that I put in my Don't Be Nervous episode. Is you see how the smoke is going in front of the pillars? It kind of ruins the 3D effect that I wanted, where the text looks like it's in the back of the pillars. This is a simple fix. It's almost laughable. Almost laughable. So what we're going to do is we're going to Control Y that shit, bring up a black solid, mask. Oh my god, we're going to do some masking. We're going to turn this off. We don't need to see this bullshit. Now, we're going to zoom in here a little bit. You guys do it slowly and take your time with it. But I'm just going to do it really, really fast because I don't want to waste your guys' time, and you guys will get the idea of the effect. I'm sure you guys get it. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Now we're going to take our track mat after we select our look at the pointer thingy and go to alpha inverted. Yes, seems logical. Oh, look at this. Oh, would you look at this, Ron? It's not going past the pillars anymore. And see how it kind of blips on right here? To fix that, we're going to go T for opacity. Take our opacity down. Keyframe it, go forward a few frames, right? And then kind of fade it on. Unfortunately, you kind of have to see. Look at that, looks much better. Yeah, I'm sure you can do a better effect for it. Look at that. That looks nice, doesn't it? it looks pretty solid. I don't know, the smoke doesn't look as thick. I had darker color correction over the smoke to make it look a little bit darker. You can adjust that smoke too. This, you can see through it really well, but it still looks nice. And the mask, let's just feather the mask like a couple pixels. It's really not that big of a deal. If you want to make it nice, you can spend time. Oh, look at that! Look at that! That just looks just dandy, doesn't it? Oh my god! It's just oh la 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 la. All right, guys. Well, that's my tutorial. Looks pretty good for, I don't know. Maybe this is 4 or 5 minutes. I don't know how long it is. Hopefully, it's not too long for you guys, and hopefully, you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you did. If you did, leave a like. If you want me to do other effects that you've seen in my edits or will see in my edits, don't be afraid to message me. Comment section. I love reading comments. I love getting messages. Love it, love it, love it. So if you want the stock footage that I have of this smoke stuff, go ahead and PM me your Skype name. I'll add you and I'll send it to you. Easy as that. Well, if your internet is ass, might not send it to you because you might take too long. You know, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope you guys practice your editing. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.